Hey, what's up everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, and we are back at it again with another action figure showcase. Oh, how do you like that one? Not action figure review, but an action figure showcase. Today we are going to finish it off with Marvel's Guardian from Alpha Flight. Now I held off on this action figure Marvel Guardian because I wasn't too hyped about reviewing them. I kind of wanted to do some other reviews and then jump back to him and then finish out this wave. I've reviewed every single one of these action figures, including the Wendigo Build-A-Figure. As you can see, the piece is missing. He came with the torso and I believe the tail. Here's the finished piece of Wendigo. I did a review of that. If you guys didn't check that out, check out that review of Wendigo. And also off to the side, we have his buddy over here, Sasquatch, which I customize. If you guys didn't see that review, check it out. But we're going to do a little bit of comparisons. And we have this right here, this mint, to compare with Marvel's Guardian, because he has the red and the white going on. And one of my viewers brought this to my attention. You know who you are. But yeah. Anyways, enough about that. He's the spearmint guy, red and white. Anyways, yeah, we're going to take them out, we're going to review them, and I'm going to rate each one of these figures. If you guys didn't see any of these reviews, check them out. You know, best to last, and this was a great wave, guys. I have to admit, I only wanted maybe 3 figures from this entire wave, but I have to admit this wave was really, really awesome. Okay, so let's finish out this wave. Let's take out the Guardian. Let's take a look at him. And who knows, I actually might like this Guardian. You know, this was a figure that I was least looking forward to. You know, but he is part of Alpha Flight, and a lot of people love Alpha Flight, and they are coming out with more Alpha Flight members. So let's take out Guardian. My apologies to any Canadian people watching. I love Canada. It has nothing to do with Alpha Flight or this gentleman being Canadian, because my ancestors are of French-Canadian descent. And I have a French last name. A French-Canadian last name, should I say. So, even though I am from America, not America, I'm from America. There's no A in America. Okay, so let's check out this figure. Very simplistic. He reminds me of there's another action figure that he reminds me of, especially the face sculpt. I mean, listen, he's nice overall. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, listen, I'm not a hater. I do appreciate my action figures. I do appreciate, you know, owning a Marvel Legend, but he's one of the least Marvel Legends that I didn't really care to pick up. Representing the Canadians. Whoop whoop! Canadian power! I'm not really too familiar with Guardian. I've read comic books on Alpha Flight. His joints are a little bit tight. They might have to be warmed up. But overall, I mean, listen, this is what he looks like in the comic books. I mean, so you're not going to get much detail out of this Guardian. What you see is pretty much what you get, guys. So let's check out the basic articulation for Marvel. His head goes up and down, side to side. It's on a ball joint. Nice 90-degree bend at the elbow. Breaks at the biceps. His arms do go out that much, but like I said, this arm is a little stiff. Waist swivel. Break. Breaks at the upper thighs. Double jointed legs. And amazing ankle pivot, as always, with Marvel Legend. Listen, he's not a bad figure. I'm not going to lie. He's not that bad. I mean, he is nicely detailed. I do like the Canadian colors. I do like the yellow eyes. If that's coming off as yellow, it looks kind of greenish yellow, but nonetheless, he's a very simplistic character, but he's not one of my favorites. He has the red just going down on this side, no red on this side. And this is how he measures up with Wendigo. Awesome wave overall, I have to admit. A very, very nice wave. Here is his sidekick, Sasquatch from Alpha Flight. And, the reason why I customize so many people, every time I bring out this Sasquatch, so many people ask me, why'd you customize him? Some people like it, some people don't, because he was all orange. But he really wasn't all orange. If you have the Sasquatch figure, there were parts of his body that just didn't match up. Like this was more orange than this part. This orange was more than this part. So what I did is I just kind of went in and blended the colors all together for the Sasquatch. And I went over it with black wash because I wanted to make him a little bit more dirtier and a little bit more realistic. And I love this Sasquatch. I was going to do the same thing with Wendigo, but I didn't. I liked him as is, and I thought he was a really, really awesome figure. Okay. So let's measure this Guardian. So he stands just a little bit under 6.5 inches. So on a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest, guys, I'm gonna have to give him. There's nothing special about him. I'm just gonna give him a 5, maybe a 5.5, because I'm trying to be generous. He's, like I said, he's the least of my favorite from this wave. Let me see. I don't have my figures out right now to do like a walkthrough of this wave because they're all kind of packed away right now because I'm in the process of moving. But the best figure from this wave is probably Mr. Sinister. Number 2, you guys will be surprised. Number 2 was actually a surprise for me. Was Wolverine. Number 2. Number 3, believe it or not, number 3 was actually Wendigo. He was number 3. He was another huge surprise. I didn't think I would like this Wendigo action figure, but man, he is just awesome, awesome, awesome. I highly, highly recommend this wave, and I highly, highly recommend that Wendigo Build-A-Figure. And then 4th would be, of course, Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is a figure that I was waiting for. I got him. I thought he was good. I thought he was all right. But compared with the other 3 figures that I just listed, Sinister, Wolverine, and Wendigo, I still think those 3 figures are better than this Nightcrawler. But Nightcrawler stands at number 4. Number 5, I would have to give it to Boom Boom because I like the overall color and I like the colors, the 80s look. And then Marvel's Cannonball, unique touch, unique approach, he's a cool display piece, It was the first time I've gotten an action figure with no legs, but it was a nice gimmick overall. And then Guardian would come in last because I'm not really a fan of Guardian, but he is a nice Marvel legend overall. So yeah, that's my list, guys. Number 1, Mr. Sinister. Number 2 is this X-Force Wolverine. It took me by surprise. I didn't think I would like him, but I absolutely love this Wolverine. Wasn't planning on picking him up until I decided I was going to build this Wendigo Build-A-Figure, and then when I picked up this Wolverine, I really, really loved him. So he is number 2 in this wave. Number 3, Wendigo. 4, Nightcrawler. 5, Boom Boom. 6, Cannonball, and number 7 would be this Guardian right here. So that's one of the reasons why I saved him for last, because I wasn't really thrilled to review this Marvel Legends Guardian. But he's a piece to add to another team to build. I'm sure when they start making the X-Force, which they already have, not the X-Force, but the Alpha Flight team, a lot of people are going to go out and buy it, and they're going to include this Guardian to that team. So he should become a little bit more sought after they release the Alpha Flight team. But for me, I don't really care too much for the Alpha Flight team. I don't really care too much for Guardian. Do I recommend this guy? I mean, really, it depends on your taste. If you're a Canadian, you're probably going to pick this guy up. But you know, if you're an overall Marvel Legends collector, it's really up to you guys. If you are gonna build the Alpha Flight team, then you probably need them for that team. If you don't care for Alpha Flight team, if you don't care for Guardian, I can only give you my opinion, and I would probably say pass on this figure. But you know, my attitude could change after I see the Alpha Flight team, and you know, I've seen better Marvel Legends than this guy. But yeah, that's kind of my feel on Guardian. Tell me what you guys think of this Guardian. Do you like him, or do you guys plan on building the Alpha Flight team? Tell me what you guys think. You know, being that I had the Sasquatch, I think I'm going to find myself building this Alpha Flight team. I'm not even for sure at this point because I've been buying a lot of Marvel Legends. But let me know what you think of this Guardian. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to receive more cool, weird, awkward reviews like this. And there you guys have it. There was my little review of Guardian. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye!